Okay. This is the coastline of Iraq and its border with the country of Iran, just adjacent to the famous Tigris and Euphrates River Delta area. Zooming in, you'll see a small island known as Bubiyan Island next to the river delta. Our aircraft commander set up a racetrack pattern search area next to this island, and we were to fly a counterclockwise direction that was a few miles long on each leg. As we commenced the search, I think we had actually made 1 or 2 passes on this pattern when I had an intense realization that after 42 consecutive nights I was getting extremely complacent, and immediately told myself, you better snap out of it or you're going to get yourself and your crew killed. I immediately slewed the FLIR camera into a 12 o'clock to 3 o'clock sector scan, that's right off our right nose, and began intensely searching under the oil rigs, saying, I bet that bastard's hiding underneath one of these massive rigs. And this is no shit. Not 5 seconds after having that weird wake-up call in my mind, this giant patrol boat pulled out of underneath the oil rig that we were just about to pass on our right-hand side. I called out TNC 45, confirmed. We literally were directly over it, and the pilot called out AAA. Later on, we found out not only the boat opened on us with all their guns, but the beach opened up on us as well. I called for the pilot to brake right, hoping to create a harder target for the boat to track with their guns. During this 90-degree banking turn, the FLIR camera lost sight of the target because the fuselage was blocking the line of sight, and making me panic because now the auto gyro in the computer system took over and was slewing the camera automatically without my input, trying to reacquire the target automatically. But it was making me think the boat was going to get away and continue the fight elsewhere. I somehow reacquired the target and locked him in and his direction of travel into the computer system. This was just as we were trying to make some distance between us and those 40mm cannons. Then, to make this scarier, seconds after this crazy fist fight in the dark 200 feet over the northern Persian Gulf, our aircraft cabin began filling up with smoke. Did we just get hit? We had 2,000 pounds of iron bombs sitting about a foot underneath me. One stray round would have vaporized us instantly. Or worse, are we going to have to eject in the middle of this combat zone and become POWs? Our crew immediately ran through the emergency checklist for smoke in the cockpit and shut down all electrical systems. So in the dark with no lights or radios, we flew home to our carrier USS Ranger, praying we'd make it back aboard safely. I left that battle scene and immediately started thinking, wow, we didn't fire a shot, and that dude probably got away because all I did was click a button and tag him, not realizing that our data link system was actually working that night, and my targeting information was instantly sent to an A-6 intruder bomber loitering up above, waiting to pounce on something. The intruder rolled in and dropped rocket anti-personnel bombs on the boat, destroying it. I'm presuming the boat had about 20 guys out of the 33-man crew, the normal 33-man crew for that type of patrol boat. U.S. Naval Forces Central Command. Secretary of the Navy takes pleasure in presenting the Navy Commendation Medal to Dana Franklin Harbaugh, Aviation Anti-Submarine Warfare Operator 2nd Class, United States Navy, for service as set forth in the following citation. For heroic achievement as a sensor operator of an S-3A aircraft while attached to Air Anti-Submarine Squadron 3-8 embarked in USS Ranger CV-61. On 27 February 1991, Petty Officer Harbaugh launched as a sensor operator on an armed scout mission conducting targeting operations in the northern Arabian Gulf during Operation Desert Storm. Scouting near the Khwar Abd Allah to detect and prevent Iraqi naval forces from escaping from Kuwait Harbor to Iran, he took his undefended aircraft into harm's way to locate an Iraqi TNC-45 guided missile patrol boat. In great personal peril from direct hostile anti-aircraft artillery and small arms fire from the patrol boat and ground forces, he maintained continuous contact, providing essential targeting data to a strike aircraft which destroyed the patrol boat. Petty Officer Harbaugh's superb airmanship and courage and devotion to duty reflected great credit upon himself and were in keeping with the highest traditions of the United States Naval Service. The combat distinguishing device is authorized for the Secretary of the Navy, S.R. Arthur, Vice Admiral, United States Navy.